Guys, so last week I talked about the romance trope of enemies to lovers, so this week I want to talk about the fake dating trope. This trope is when two people decide to, obviously fake date, and the usual reason they decide to do this is because it benefits both of them or it benefits one of them and the other just goes along with it because they like them. And you know what? Fair enough. An example is the book Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. And in this book, the main couple get together so that one can get more social media followers and the other has a date to his functions. And usually how this goes is that they start fake dating and eventually they start to catch real feelings for each other, which starts off our cons list because depends on the backstory of the characters or the plot. Those feelings can be really complicated. And when the idea of fake dating is brought up, I usually ask myself, why don't they just, date? For real, Then further in the plot, it's usually revealed that at least one of them has a past that affected how they view relationships. Like their past could have given them trust issues, it could have made them have unconventional ways of dealing with stuff, and, things like that. Anyways, a pro is that the tension is insane. And this is due to the other sub-trope that comes with this trope, which is forced proximity. If you're fake dating someone and you're not doing it long distance, you're obviously going to be around them a lot, which is going to lead to the fake couple getting to know each other, and that leads to catching feelings, which leads to the insane amount of tension. And the tension is usually there because one of them, or both of them, are scared to say how they really feel. Then again, fair enough. Another con is that media with these tropes are usually the slowest of burns. Like, in the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, they literally have their first real kiss in the last scene. And when it comes to books, slow burns are good and all, because there's a lot of build-up, but sometimes the build-up is just too much. I'm reading a book right now, and I don't want to say the name, because a lot of people love it, and you know what, rightfully so, because it's good and all, but I've been reading this book for months, and I'm more than halfway through it, and they haven't confessed their love for each other yet. And it's also dual POV, but 95% of it is just from one person's perspective, which is a whole separate thing that I heavily dislike. But anyways, getting back to the topic, the slow burn can also be a pro, because in movies like the second and third 365 days, and just to let you guys know, the first one was great, but the second and third one, and in shows like season 3 of Bridgerton, where there's literally no build-up to the main character's relationship and backstory regarding each other, and in shows in general where there's just literally no slow burn or build-up, and the shows just try to compensate for the lack of storyline with an abundance of steamy scenes, and the movie and show or book or whatever it is just becomes very forgettable. Yeah, steamy scenes are great and all, but we don't need half of the movie to be sexy B-roll with no contents, you know what I'm saying?